Nature has a repetitive cycle of 4 seasons each year: winter, spring, summer, and autumn. Humans go through the same 4 seasons, but often for longer periods in life. Each personal season provides opportunities and sometimes restrictions. Understanding your current personal season can help you to make the most of it. Being aware of your current season can also help you to prepare for the approaching season to follow, so that you might make the most of that one too. So allow me to clarify human season just so you can grasp the concept. Let's ignore social media for a moment, because social media is often about pretending to live an endless summer. Most lives are not like that. So spring is a time to make plans, begin courses, search for a new job, or find a new partner. Life is full of promise, but not every opportunity pans out in spring. Spring is a time to begin saving for a new home, a trip overseas, or for some other meaningful goal. It's not the completion of goals, but the beginning of a journey towards an objective. After a long, cold winter, spring is a time to expand your horizons, make new friends, or engage in new social activities. You might join a book club, a walking group, a cycling training team, a scuba diving course, paragliding school. Because spring is a time to learn something new, meet new people, and socialise again. Summer is a time of harvest. This is when you receive that promotion at work, your short film is released, you complete a university course, secure a new job after several suitable offers, or marry the person of your dreams. In a personal summer, you can suddenly leave a job on a Thursday and secure a new one the following Monday. During personal summers, opportunities abound, and it seems as though everything you pursue results in a successful outcome. This is a time when everyone seems to appreciate what you offer, and invitations pour in for parties, sailing trips, afternoons spent surfing, weekends away, shared investments, or teaching engagements. It's because the fruits of your past efforts arrive now. And what might seem like luck is actually the results of careful planning, prolonged effort. It's a time when you're in the sun and enjoying yourself. So get a tan, take a selfie to remember these brilliant days. Next is autumn, and autumn is a time to put aside spare cash to get you through the approaching winter. Opportunities begin to thin out slightly now, so consider each path carefully before pursuing it or deflecting it. We reflect on recent experiences, friendships made, paths not taken during autumn, settling in with friends and family as winter approaches. In nature, some trees shed their leaves preparing for the cooler period ahead. In life, aware people know that soon winter will arrive, and they'll retreat from socialising, spending more time alone to reflect on life. Autumn is still a time for socialising, but with fewer friends, allowing for deeper, more meaningful conversations. It's a time when we gather close to us those people who are important in our lives. These are the people who will be there for us during the winter months. Winter is a time to retreat from social life, to nourish ourselves emotionally and spiritually. Winter nourishment is less about parties, large gatherings, or making new friends, as more focus is placed on solitary activities. These might include yoga, meditation, reading books, watching films, or listening to podcasts. During winter, we reflect, reassessing past decisions, actions, and their consequences. We ask ourselves if we made the best decisions possible during the last summer, and how we might have made more from the opportunities presented to us. We scrutinise the past for viable opportunities overlooked or discarded too quickly. We accept the consequences of releasing a friendship too easily or taking a love relationship for granted. If you leave a job during a personal winter, you might not secure another one for weeks or months, and even then it might not be as good as the occupation you've left. Opportunities thin out along with new friendships and social activities. Life encourages us to reflect during winter to make sense of past decisions and actions. Learning through personal experience involves 2 stages. The first is action, the second is reflection. If we only act, we repeat mistakes for years. If we become frozen and only reflect, we lose awareness of the value of personal experience. Suddenly life is just a collection of theories. Learning requires both action and reflection to develop wisdom. Winter is life's way of focusing us to reflect on past actions so that we don't repeat mistakes. It's also a time to acknowledge good decisions, worthwhile actions, and lasting friendships. If we reflect during our personal winters, each summer that follows produces more fruit. We have greater opportunities, more meaningful relationships, deeper spiritual reserves of strength, and stronger sense of our purpose in life. If we resist reflection each winter, we're likely to drain our mental, emotional and financial reserves, increasing personal debt that is carried over into spring and into summer. As a result, we reduce personal freedom to pursue opportunities that arrive in summer. So reflect, do less and think more is the theme of each personal winter. Don't do nothing, as it pays to remain fit and healthy, but don't push yourself too hard, especially for achievement, as this is not the season for achievements. Then as spring arrives, new possibilities appear, like fresh growth in lush gardens, or simple buds on flowering plants. This is a hint of the promise of warmer days and a summer ahead. A personal spring is a time to resume creative activities, learn new skills and venture out into life again. Empowered by the wisdom gained through reflection in winter, spring promises more focus with personal plans. This is a time to plant seeds of inspiration and to explore new possibilities, knowing that some ideas won't work, some seeds won't germinate. That's okay, because you're beginning more plans than you can complete, and life will gradually whittle them down to the best plans for you. If you're in spring right now, be vigilant for opportunities like tiny buds around you in the coming months. Nurture these possibilities, as they can be fragile when new. You might choose to be careful who you discuss new plans with, because some people might criticise your ideas and weaken your resolve to complete them. Begin an opportunities diary, where at the end of each day you take 5 minutes to list every opportunity you had that day, including both opportunities you noticed and those you ignored. You can't pursue every opening in life, but many of us don't even notice our daily options. Just as successful salesmen and women chase every lead to make a sale, you need to notice every possibility so that you don't limit your options in life.